Wow.
Woo! We are
Whoa.
back, baby.
Wow. How's it going, everybody? This crazy guy over here, that's Justin Tyler. Can you believe it?
And we got my man Eric Feurer back in town, just like you
Wow.
want him to, from being away for a couple weeks,
I was
living
away for
that
a couple of
life.
weeks. Justin texted me today and said, "Are you excited to be back?" And I texted him back and said, I chewed all the legs off of my chair. That's how pumped I am.
Yes,
I'm
that
just
and like
I'm
I
punching
feel
holes
that.
in walls. Yeah, I'm back, baby. I am so back.
Oh, nice.
Um,
You're not showing your full name though. That's what we want to see here. We want to see the Fuhrer in the house, so people
because
can
they're
truly get that social security number locked in,
And
as
let me
we've
say,
always said.
Justin, not since the mid 1940s has someone said we really want to see the Fuhrer in the house. Not, it's been a while. It's been a while, but I'm glad you brought it
There's
back.
a fur for the Fuhrer, and we all want to see him coming out. Right? Shout out in the comments. We got folks in the comments dropping apostrophe S's just like I did earlier.
Folks,
The
apostrophe S
game
is
is
in
here.
the chat. Apostrophe S. Justin, how you been the past couple weeks? What's up? Let's cheers, buddy. I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see
Oh
you.
yeah, let's get a ting ting. I'm drinking. Are you drinking some local?
Yeah, this is a local beer. This is Kirkland brand signature lager.
I mean, yo, that is local. That is. Where did you get that? Did a truck crash in front
Where
of your
did I
home?
get it? You just asked me where did I
Well,
get it?
I know where you got it. I guess why? Why did you get it?
I went to
Where?
Costco. I went to Costco and they had a deal on 1,200 of these bad boys. And I
Yeah,
thought, you know
exactly.
what?
You're
Why
sitting on a throne of Kirkland signatures right now.
not? Zcor says, dude, Kirkland makes beer. Yes, and I will say I'm like a little bit of a beer snob. I looked it
Yeah,
up
we
on the
work in
Reddit.
a brewery, famously.
It's true. So I looked up on Reddit because I was there and I was like, is Kirkland brand beer, does it suck? And people on Reddit were like, surprisingly, this is like a top 10 beer for me. It's a good beer.
Okay,
People like
wait. Just describe the flavor profile of your Kirkland lager, because I
it's
love. There's you had your $2 chuck from your Trader Joe's. You have
yes.
your boutique sort of joke
Yeah, yeah,
beers.
yeah. And Kirkland also makes their own hard seltzers, which I'm not going to touch. I'm not going to touch a Kirkland brand hard seltzer, but the lager has a very a roasted kind of nutty thing going on the front end, and on the
Yeah,
back end, I get elements of a cashier screaming at me for not doing things in the right way
yeah.
every time I go.
Yeah, that's the kind of place where they found beer in one of their factories and they were like, let's sell this.
Yes.
Uh, our employees have been making this on the sly because they never leave this room from birth to death. So let's
Here
sell that shit.
Let's fucking go. I'm checking the chat and I could see that it's 8:06, which means we made it 6 minutes before Zcore doxed the location of where I work. So that's good.
Nice. And you want me to display that? I mean, I will say you do say that. So, like, you can't
This is on
blame.
me at the end of the day. Yeah, how was it the past couple weeks? You guys have a good time without me? Daddy
It's
was
been
away.
fun. We've
Good.
had some good mix. We've had some good combos. We've got some new folks in the chat coming through, being simultaneously outraged and entertained. There's a
Wow.
lot of talk right now. Scheuchler is bringing up Eurovision.
Yes.
Lululemon $100 on betting on Austria.
Woo.
Uh,
Austria
so
won. Austria won,
uh,
edged that. I don't know if you guys oh yeah, you guys wouldn't have talked about it. But Austria won, narrowly edging out for not the first year, maybe the second or third year, Israel. Narrowly edging out
wow.
Israel. Yeah.
Uh,
Real the internal politics of Eurovision go deep.
That is deep. Hold on a second. We got a new entrant into the chat here. Right here, we got Mr. Butthole himself, Jorge, dropping in.
Hey, welcome, buddy.
Boys,
Where are you coming at us from? Look at you all dressed up. Did you just get sold a timeshare?
I got sold a timeshare, boys.
Cool,
He
dude.
both sold and purchased a timeshare. That's how you
Wow.
do it. That's how
You're,
fast Jorge moves.
so
Come with
you're
me
like
to
you're
the
net
States.
zero on vacation homes now. That's cool, man. What's the deal? Yeah,
Look at this. Yo, this
get your ass
this
down.
guy's about to fuck us right now. I
Wow.
feel like this is.
Jorge, many husbands have sat in that chair and watched their wife fuck
It is-
them.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
the
so-
cup chair, my
it's
guy.
so moist,
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
which is
dude.
insane. I'm in
man.
Las Vegas. It's beautiful. There is zero humidity, but it is 100 degrees out. That is not an exaggeration. It is actually 100.
Let me ask
That
you a question.
sucks.
If I Venmo'd you $50, would you go do 50 $1 spins on the nearest slot machine, record it, and see if we
This
get it?
is the saddest form of gambling I've
There
perhaps
is
ever heard.
there is a casino attached to this hotel.
Yeah,
It's on the- It's on the
What?
other side.
Holy shit, are you sure?
It's on the other. It's on the other side of the.
Wow,
of the
real
hotel.
crotch shot from Jorge.
Cool.
Really giving us the whole game. What are we doing, guys, for this show, huh? Look, we're almost like a body. We could put a body together.
Together, there's one. Yeah. Jorge, will you do that for me? Because we could win big. You never know.
I 1,000% will. I haven't been there yet. I don't know if it's open, but I assume casinos never.
You don't know if it's open? Let me tell you, it's open.
You've been to Vegas more than all of us combined, Jorge, and you're like, I don't know if this casino attached to my hotel is open right now.
I will actually. I will go do that.
Shorty Cliff says it's Vegas. Every fast food place has a casino tag. It is true that there's a guy that I follow on YouTube that does like gambling in Las Vegas, and every once in a while he's like, "Yeah, I had to pump my gas. I'm at a gas station, so I'm going to throw $2,000 in this slot machine inside the gas station, and we'll see what happens." Like unbelievable.
It is crazy. The only state that trumps Nevada in that way is Montana. I did a show there for a month. The halfway between where I was staying and where set was a gas station that had a bar, a ton of gambling machines. When you sat down and ordered a beer at the bar, in the gas station that you were going to drive to and away from, they had like 5 other ways to gamble. Guzzle 2 beers, fill up, make your way home. And then if a cop pulls you over, you can settle the ticket there. Like the cop's like, would you like to pay for this now? $25 later.
What?
That state's the wild fucking West.
There's a world where
a stack of coins.
Yeah.
Wow. There's a world where somebody breaks all of the promises they've made to themselves at one location there. That's amazing.
Yeah.
They're like,
exactly.
I was sober and I was off gambling, and also I stopped drinking and driving until I hit all of them at once.
Yeah.
Kamala, do not
You think Vegas is Sin City? Butte, Montana is the ultimate Sin City.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah. You thought it was Buddy? Butt?
I thought it was
Big
butt.
old butt?
But on the end. Jorge, you're here just in time to do all of the tech for Justin because he is sweating.
No, I don't think. Are you available for that, Jorge? You don't have to.
I am available, and I'll do it because I am going to go gamble with your money after this.
Oh, that's.
Let's fucking go, dude.
That's a level of joy that I
Let's
haven't seen.
go.
And I'll tell you what, I feel like I just won $50 by not having to press the buttons on our show tonight.
After this, folks, stick by for the late night Discord stream where we watch Jorge lose 50 of my beautiful dollar bills.
Yeah, I would like to see just like $1 go in and failure emerge immediately.
Yes.
Can I just do it in one? Like put 50 on black?
No.
Nope.
I have a plan. I know how to do this.
Oh,
We're gonna make money.
No. I know how. Here's the most dangerous thing a gambler can say. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. Never follow that person anywhere they're going.
Oh my god. The guy that I watch, this dude, his name's Vegas Matt. Everyone should watch him. It's insane. But he is like a professional gambler on YouTube, and even he's like, I think like 3 days ago, he logs on and he's like, "Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm giving a quarterly recap. We're down $186,000 on the year. Let's go do some slots." I'm like, "Holy shit! It's so bad."
Yeah, well, that's the long. It can be a long slide into disaster or a short little log flume right down the toilet hole.
No, we're gonna do long slide. We're gonna do $51 spins. I can feel it. We can do that.
We'll do it.
I'm even gonna tell
Come
you
back. Everyone hits. Every single spin hits.
That's what I'm saying, dude. $51 spins.
Be on your phone and like record in a casino.
Yes. Of course.
This is all. Jorge, there's gonna be so many fun things you find out. Jorge, they're gonna bring you a drink once you spin 5 times. It's amazing down there. It's a wonderful place.
Incredible.
Can you have sex for money in Vegas? Is that what?
I
Sex for
Jorge's
money?
Where he's like, not sure, but I think I passed a buffet.
I'm so hungry, guys.
Yeah. There's no way these drinks are for free. Why are they giving them to us to be here?
I want to point out that me without glasses is a jump scare. I have 4 pairs of glasses here with me. I have Tekken glasses.
I know you keep switching glasses. I'm alarmed. They all look the same. I feel like I'm going crazy.
I got sunglasses, and then I have without my contacts glasses.
Because you have to wear contacts and glasses.
Yeah.
You look good in every which way. And let me say, no glasses or a jump scare is already trending on TikTok.
Because you made
it's like the hottest trend.
You have to wear contacts and glasses because at one point you made a deal with the devil. In exchange to be able to tech, you had to be the most bullyable person in the world, right?
I sold my soul for $51.
It's not $51. We're doing $1 50 times.
Got it.
The devil's like, surely you wanted to bargain with me. And you're like, no, I'm happy with $51.
$51.
Let it ride.
Gosh, folks, we just haven't seen each other in so long. It's just such a dream. We're really being a bunch of chatty Cathy's, but we have a character show, if you can believe it.
Yes.
This is not 3 sad dudes. This is the front for a very fun character show, right, Justin?
That's very fun. It's only 2 sad dudes, and it's up to you to choose who you think is sad at any given time because we do share the bell at all times. Jorge's clearly the happiest right now.
It's true. Jorge is pumped.
I'm looking through all the tech, and I'm like, wait, who's what?
Yeah. Here, why don't I start off this one and you can jump in once you understand it. Because here's the thing. Eric's is complicated. It's laid out, but I did it in my broken brain.
It's not. Let me also say it's not complicated, but every simple thing, Justin's like, so you want me to play this?
You know what the fuck, Eric? You don't know how shit works. So here's the thing. The way the StreamYard works, it's weird when you press the buttons because you can't reset the queue. It plays out, and it's a very annoying system, and you don't know shit about it. And yeah, it's a little complicated. You know what I did? Protected you from that information. I protected you from that information. Wow. And now you have to know that it's harder than you fucking think.
Well, someday, Justin, when you become the talent, you won't have to worry about that stuff.
Wow. All right. Hey, fucker, you're teching from here on out. Whenever Jorge's gone, it's your turn. I've been holding this fucking albatross for 4 long years. You see that? You see this? This is tech. This is tech right here. Oh, this is tech.
Oh, no.
And it's about time to gray up that fucking nose hair coming out of your mustache. Let's go.
What a dream. Sam! Hi, how are you, Sam? And I think let's get started, folks. Let's welcome out our very first character of the night. I'm so excited for this one, and I know Justin is too. Because excited. Justin, in a lot of ways, encapsulates this character.
I especially with my immediate rant that I just did.
Yes. Let's welcome him out to the stage, folks. Please welcome to the Rectangles, every dad.
Woo!
Huh. Yellow 911. Dave here. You're not going to believe what I'm looking at. It's a real doozy. Yeah. There's a fire in my house. Yeah. My house. I live at 211 East Garden Lane. Yeah, people have a hard time finding it. What you want to do is you want to go right at the post office to... You're kidding. Well, what are your parents' names? Sure, I know Cathy and Jim. How are they doing? They are a riot. We miss them on this block. The fire, I'm not too sure what happened. Could be gas, could be electrical. I can check on it for you. Fire does seem to be growing, yeah. Growing up so fast. We dropped Ava off to college this year. Yep. Dave Jr. got a new job. Yeah. Very proud. Yeah. Yep. Wasn't sleeping, just resting my eyes. Now tell me, do Cathy and Jim still have that little beauty of a boat? They're having too much fun in retirement. Someone else here? Well, sure. You remember Mr. Petunia? Yeah, no, he still hates cuddles. He keeps trying to get to the door. Oh, I think I see him coming up now. They're never going to get up the driveway with that truck going like that. Hey, guys. Yeah, it's steeper than it looks. Yeah, you want to make a left. All the way left. Harder left. Yeah. Now tell me, how did Kathy and Jim like being grandparents? I am on fire. Hang on, there is a racket at the door. Tell us it's open. It's open. Yeah. I'm sorry, what were you saying? Yeah. Go towards the door. You got it, champ. Tell your parents they are welcome anytime. Okay, we'll get lunch. You know that diner we used to go to? Yeah, it's good again. Yeah. Forgot my signed Griffey cloth. Not leaving without that.
Oh my God.
Well, there goes my resale value.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lauren, Lindsay, everybody.
Welcome. Wow. Those little flames, extremely effective.
So good.
Very
working.
Good.
They are napkins.
No.
What?
Yes.
Wow. For your bonfire themed.
For all of your bonfire themed needs. Yeah.
Wait, you purchased those napkins like that, or you made them?
Yes.
Oh,
no,
man.
Unfortunately, I wish I was that artistically gifted.
Wow.
What a great find. You were like flame, body flame.
Yes.
You were like Googling body flame, and this was...
Pretty much. I think I have a very weird, questionable search history that I'm sure someone is now looking into.
Yes.
Welcome to the game.
Yeah.
We'll all be dragged off to some like weird gulag for being like searching to me like anaconda penis.
Exactly.
A couple questions about why you're doing that. It's a joke. It's a funny joke I'm doing.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
Right. You saved like 14 pictures though. You're like, it had to be the right one.
Yeah, I'm choosing. I have to look at all of them. Choose the
funniest really long time looking at it. Yeah.
Lindsay, Lauren, I'm sorry. Where are you coming at us from? Where are you?
In New York, in Queens.
Nice. Queens. Fun.
Queens, yes.
I love going to Queens. It just feels it's such a trek from Bay Ridge where I'm at. It feels like I'm going.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's very fun.
Yeah, going from Brooklyn to Queens in general, for some reason, you got to go, unless you're going to Williamsburg, they make you go all the way around through every borough except the one you're trying to get to.
Why did they do that? Who's this big?
They're like, surely no one would ever want to go directly from Brooklyn.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Those people don't speak to each other. I will say, when I moved to the city, I feel like there was a very clear split between comedy people. There was those that lived in Queens and those that lived in Brooklyn. And never the twain shall meet. I think that's been broken.
It was like a West Side Story type situation.
Yes,
when I see you, Eric, it's going to be.
That's it. It's hands. It's hands on first sight.
It's hands on sight.
Justin, what was the vibe? What were the Queenies like? Were like the meanie Queenies?
No pun intended, but like Michael Hartney was the meanie queen of Queens, and I lived in Brooklyn, and
you were like the scum rat of Brooklyn.
Exactly.
Yeah. Got it. Cool. So that was the vibe. Wow. Very, very cool.
So that's the characters welcome. It's like when Game of Thrones kingdoms send one son to swap and to protect each other. That's what we did.
And it takes the same amount of time to get from kingdom to kingdom.
Exactly. Good. Lauren, do you do a lot of character comedy? Where can we see more of your stuff?
Yes, you can follow me, and you can also, my website is also it's laurenlindsay.com. So check me.
Great brand management.
And is this based on any real life uncles or fathers or anyone that we know?
Probably my dad and many dads and many coaches, sports coaches as well. I think it's just
There's a lot of people there. Yeah.
I think the part that got me the most was when you were like, they're never gonna get the truck up that driveway with that grade. That's so funny.
I've been on the receiving end of that critique a lot.
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing. As someone who finds himself slipping into that persona by accident, like, what do you think that is? Why isn't that? Like, when you eventually you're just like, I'll just say what I'm seeing.
I know.
You guys want to hear that, right?
I think it's just getting older. I've started now, like, even people a year younger than me, I'm like, oh, they're such a great kid. It's just
You're like, what the fuck?
Funny.
It's the circle of life.
That's so funny. Do you have any shows coming up that we can catch you at?
I have some online stuff coming up, so definitely re-releasing that. Yes, there's my link. And so yeah, I'll make sure to post about that and let you know.
Awesome. Well, Lauren, thank you so much for being here. That character rocked. Whenever you get some new fun napkins, let us know.
Yes.
And we'll put you on the show again.
That's how I pick my characters, just around themed napkins.
Yes. Yeah, I love leading into a light paper costume motif. So please share your secrets. This is a future YouTube channel.
Exactly. Thanks for the idea.
We'll see you around. Great job.
Bye.
Sam says Arts and Crafts Corner on Live. It is true. We should do an Arts and Crafts show where we show, because you were like on some legit crafty shows, right? You did like a Star Wars DIY show.
Yes, I did I was the host of a Star Wars DIY show where I built Star Wars stuff. It was never released. We shot 50 episodes. I have some of them secreted. And I should like expose them somehow. I don't know. Is that going to be a problem eventually?
Holy shit, dude. The fucking clone of you sent to kill you for releasing those episodes just popped on. Did you see that?
That's what happens when you break an NDA.
Yeah.
A past you comes to like.
Oh, Schrager said one episode for every $1 Eric's betting. Yes.
Yes. It was I think you're betting $51 as we learned.
I'm betting $1 50 times. $1 50, $1 bets.
Let me do that math real quick. That sounds like $51.
Holy shit. Well, it's the 51st. That's the one. That's the moneymaker, you know.
The 51st, you're talking about Canada.
Puerto Rico, actually.
Oh, wow, that's the line. That's the two genders. That's liberal and conservative right there. What's the 51st state? Name your answer. Canada.
Jay,
Puerto
got
Rico.
it. Multiple $51 bets. No, Jay, no.
Wait, Jorge's betting $1,000 in discrete 51 bets. $51 bets for you.
No, Jorge, we're gonna find a really good game. We're gonna FaceTime or you're gonna pop on the Discord. This is gonna be really good. We're gonna make some money.
Should I change out of the suit or should I be like professional with my $51?
Stay in the suit, yeah. For you to bet one single dollar. The guy next to you is gonna be ripping like $200 bets.
Yeah,
great.
Did you see my new parlay for you in the Discord? Speaking of,
yes, the Wienermobiles are going crazy.
Yeah.
And Discord. Let's get that Discord link up here if we could.
Great. I didn't have that ready, and I'm mad at myself for teeing.
No, don't be mad, Jorge. You're on work and vacation at the same time, and we're making
I'm sorry.
do this shit.
I'm sorry.
No, this
but that's why we pay Jorge the big bucks, and that's why we have Jorge bet our $1 bills whenever we need them. And if you want to send us some $1 bills to fritter away via our Oceans One, Mr. Jorge Hairhat himself,
fritter
please,
away. Holy shit.
Please hit us up with that's a normal word. That's a normal word.
Fritter away.
That's what those are words. Those are words that have meaning. Fritter away. That's like, I mean, fair. That's like some Charles Dickens shit, but that's still language. That's still what people say.
It is real. I didn't know. I've never heard that before.
Great. Lululemon billable hours. Yes, these are all billable hours for all of us. Please, this is an expensed hour on your taxes every year. Hit us up at the business Venmo, though. Whatever you put into the business Venmo in the comment section, we will read aloud. And that brings us to one of our favorite segments that we like to do on a nearly weekly basis. It's a little thing that we call Stoner Thoughts.
Oh shit, man! Stoner Thoughts.
Oh, without your little board, it's not so
Look,
easy, is
he's
it,
a little
Jorge?
less stoned. He's a little less stoned than Vegas.
I'm so
He's less
powerless.
stoned.
Well,
Because you
well.
can't. You don't want to. You can't have weed on the plane. As
No
much
weed
as you
on the
used to.
plane. He found a way.
He
Jorge
found a way.
found a way.
in my
Here it
head.
is. Trolley tickets to Stoner Thoughts. Sorry about the docs. That's for you, Eric. My latest obsession is fountain pens. Who knew being pensive could be so expensive? Hell yeah.
Pensive.
Expensive
Wow.
pencil. Yo, that's good stuff right there.
Really,
That's
really
good stuff. That's a great behind the paywall Substack. Pensive expensive.
Pensive expensive. Wow. For just
I'm the
$1.
expensive pensive. Come on.
Yeah, pretty good. But yeah, folks, if you want to throw stuff in the Discord, I know it's probably not a good look that we were just talking about how much we want to gamble, and now we're asking you for money. But we promise the money goes.
The ultimate
to
gamble is giving us money.
Yeah, it's true. Who knows what the fuck happens? Justin, your shirt. I wanted to bring it up before I forget. Your shirt reminds me of a video we. Is that Krang?
That is correct.
Are you reading the word?
Yeah,
Hey,
but
sound it out.
I thought Krang is Krang the little guy or is Krang the big robot?
Krang's the brain inside he pilots the robot.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. At any rate, it reminds me of a line from a video we just uploaded the other day. That's Elon Musk's latest baby mama, where she describes Elon as having a Krang build, which is her perfect type.
Oh yeah, the Krang. He does look like the Krang robot, but where's the
Doesn't
brain?
he? Yes, exactly.
That's fun. Very fun. Cool. Well, I have last week I mentioned that this is the summer of CW.
You mentioned that last summer.
Yeah. Last week I mentioned it. That this summer is the summer of CW because we are promising coming up big announcements, big summer, big projects coming out of this very rectangle.
We got a lot of stuff going on. We're juggling them. And we've got an idea over here and we're trying to keep that up. And then we got from that idea, smaller ideas are kind of falling off and we're trying to grab those as well. And it's good.
Yeah. The gesture Eric's doing is 100% accurate.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
We're
That's
trying
called
to keep
work.
this idea up.
Yeah.
So it should be good. Should be fun. Got a bunch of stuff. Can't wait to tell you all about it.
Yeah, but one thing we can tell you about right now is that in about 10 days, we have a live show at the UCB Theater in New York
Good
City.
Lord. It's
Please
coming
come
up.
out. We're doing characters that are almost famous. It's those characters right next door to the... shout out any in the comments if you have one. Someone who is not quite famous, but almost famous.
Yeah, if you can think of that secondary or tertiary pop culture character, who knows? Maybe I will write it and do it in 10 days.
Have you picked what you're going to do for the show, Eric?
No, I have not. I have not chosen yet. I'm still thinking about it. Still trying to figure out what the move is.
Yeah.
Get a little feedback.
Yeah, we're hitting the cycle.
Yeah,
I also haven't figured out mine yet, but I don't. But I might. I just might figure it out.
I will say. Yeah, I know. Yeah, funny. I was gonna say my favorite ones from the past when we did our last Almost Famous were. Lulu says, "Clarify the problem." I'll give you some examples. The last show we did, we had Kylie Brakeman did the waiter that serves the spaghetti to the Lady and the Tramp dogs. That's you always sit me in the dog section. And then Kevin Gallagher, friend of the show, did the guy at the beginning of the Beauty and the Beast song where they're singing about Belle, who only got half of his face shaved before his barber ran out and started singing about a woman reading. And he's just do we have to do this every goddamn time, guys? So it's
what did you do for that show, Eric?
I did the town of 5 o'clock somewhere. A guy from the fictional town of 5 o'clock somewhere, which was really stretching the limits of
bit
what
of a stretch there.
But it was a fun character. It felt good. That was a good character.
I did a second cousin. I did the chef from the Bears' second cousin.
Yeah, and that was good too. That was very, very fun. It was a good piece. Justin, historically in that piece, the prompt was 90 seconds to 2 minutes. And I think your video is probably a hot 6:45.
No, that's not that long.
It's long. It's long.
There's some crowd interaction in mine, so
that doesn't make it not a part of the character.
Well, I mean, I know. I'm just saying, like, it wasn't me just spouting on. We had a little bit of live fun. Exactly. We got good. We got a little sloppy. We got slots.
Yeah.
You got slopped. You got
slopped. But yeah, guys, think about what you would do for a fun, almost famous character. Almost famous, adjacent to fame. And then come out to the show in 10 days.
Please do. Shout out in the comments.
Yes.
And you know what? Let's welcome our next piece, because this character is sort of fulfills the request that we just talked about.
I would call this an almost famous character. I would.
Yes, definitely. Mm-hmm. Probably not one that will happen in that show, but one nonetheless.
Probably not, because it's already happened. But please, let's welcome him out, folks. If you ever wondered what that crazy tall broad's life looks like at home, let me tell you. And let's welcome out to Rectangle.
Really? You're slipping into the character.
Hey, if you're like me and you're like, ooh, I love feet and I wish they was 25 feet long, I might marry this character. The Statue of Liberty's husband.
Woo. New York City, huh? Nothing better than sitting here on the Staten Island Ferry with my Central Park hot dog, my pet pigeon sitting on its leash, normal New York thing, drinking a cup of hot Brooklyn coffee, which is just dirt and toilet water. Yum, yum. I just love this town. How could you not? How could I not? Because I'm married to the freaking Statue of Liberty. People always ask, hey, how did you meet a 151-foot tall woman made of copper? Well, it's a classic love story. My cousin Tommy actually works with her. He's the guy that cleans the piss and shit off of her neck, and he's like, Bobby, you gotta meet this green lady, huh? So I did. What can I say? I'm a sucker. I've always been attracted to French copper women. It's the truth. Me and the statue had a whirlwind romance, dinner, dancing, me kissing her giant, freezing cold lips. I'll admit, if pressured, the sex ain't easy. First off, she's mostly robes. Second, she's holding a lit torch at all times, so I'm always burning my old butt cheeks down back. Plus, she can't take off that pointy hat, which is how I poked my eye out. This one's glass. And by glass, I mean plastic. Now, here's the thing. Of course, we got our problems. We got 2 kids that are a freaking handful. One of them is that statue of Jesus in Rio de Janeiro, takes after his mother. And the other is Rudy Giuliani, so he's a real asshole. That's my son. Got his teeth from his mom. Anyway, let me confess. It ain't all wine and roses in any romance. And let me tell you, one time, Lady Liberty cheated on me with one of those pricks on Mount Rushmore. Not even sure which one, but I've never trusted that sneaky one in the middle. How do you respect an adult named Teddy? You tell me. You tell me. But we made up, me and old Lady Liberty. What can I say? We're both getting older. I'm going gray, and she's developing holes both in her physical form and metaphorically as the myth of American exceptionalism continues to fade. So, that sucks. Plus, little known fact, she eats people. Yeah. The Statue of Liberty, no one talks about this, but the Statue of Liberty survives by eating people from New Jersey. She actually, true story, she ate Bruce Springsteen for breakfast, and everybody's pissed!
Justin Tyler, everyone, not the boss. Not the boss.
Not the boss is dead. The boss is dead.
The boss. Oh, man, Bruce Springsteen. I've told that story before about how Bruce played at Barclays Center and Spring Nuts came to our bar, which was the people that travel to see Bruce.
Oh,
and it great. Was like 200 people waving $1 bills in my face. It was unbelievable.
Like, hey, can I get a quarter of a beer, please?
They were waving $51 at my face. Yeah, it was just like no. It was like, and you couldn't even be mad because you were like, this is how bar culture was when these people were younger. There was like somebody like playing a piano like this in the corner, and everyone's like shaking dollar bills at the bartender. I was like, that's what they were expecting.
Hold on, I have a quick question. I see in the private chat Eric wrote, I guess to Jorge, this is Justin if he never found comedy.
What?
Jorge writes, including the squeaking leather. I mean, truth. I will say, there are of all the characters I've ever written, that may be the one I'm the most happily inside. Half of what I said is not written down into the character. I'm just
and I'm sorry, I thought that the private chat, I didn't know that you were in the private chat.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I know. You're thinking of the private text chain that you and Jorge have about
I'm thinking of
your gambling losses.
Yeah.
We talk about all the L's.
I would say that character also gives me big Casey Jost energy. That's what I get.
That's very funny. And it's funny you say that. That character was written for someone else.
No, it wasn't.
Swear. It was originally written for what's his name?
Was it Ben Affleck?
Yes.
Yes.
It was Ben Affleck.
Yeah. Oh, good portmanteau. Good night, dude.
Yo, that is a good one. Hold on to that shit. Hold on to that shit. I can't remember the name of who that character was written for, but it wasn't for me. And I was like, after I wrote it, I was like, yo, I'm gonna yank that back and
who
take
could
it
it
home.
Be? It was like way back in the day.
It was for that show. These are not my words, and I.
Oh. Yeah. Yes. Who could that be for then?
I do not remember.
Very cool. Very, very fun. Well, what a great piece. I love it when you bring that piece back. So much fun.
I love it. I love doing it.
It's almost famous, but you cannot do that next Sunday.
Yes, no.
Can't do it.
Never. I would never try to like sneak a character in by lightly changing it for the sake of the premise.
All right, what's next?
Here's the thing. I thought I was roasting myself, but you definitely thought I was roasting you. So that's the best roast.
Pretty good.
That's the best roast. It's the best roast where everybody loses.
Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I'm being talked about. This is not okay." So his wife is green with envy towards any other woman. Zcor, you're on fucking fire tonight.
Yeah,
you are on fire tonight.
The pensive expensive. Zcor's Zeppelin.
Pensive expensive. I want to call out a couple. I just want to let you guys know, like, you already know the YouTube page exists, but we've had a couple bangers drop lately. So don't forget to pop on over there and leave a comment and share the video if you liked it. I dropped one today I dropped it like 5 hours ago. It's already got 11,000 views. It's rocking out. It's Samantha Jones completes her workplace harassment training. And it is very funny, featuring friend of the show Dejan on saxophone, live playing to the video. It rocks.
See that.
The one before it, the lead in every romantasy book. Dropped that 2 days ago. Got a hot 30-some thousand views right there.
Well, that's right. That's just a right over the plate banger idea.
It's right over the plate. And let me say, if anybody's watching this, we did check. She didn't think it was, and now she does admit that it is. It is an AI image in the video. However, she stole the image. So when you steal from an AI artist, now what has happened?
Yeah, that's like stabbing. That's some Robin Hood shit.
Yeah, she told me she Google searched muscular man holding dragon and just screenshot the third image that's on it, and it happened to be an AI image.
I mean, that's really funny. I mean, it just goes to show there are no winners. We're all drowning. I think we're all drowning is the takeaway.
I think we're all drowning. But at any rate, like 75% of the comments are like, this rocks. And 25% of the comments are like, I will never watch another character's welcome video ever again because of this AI usage.
A casually featured AI image. Well, let me say, like, I think we actually go above and beyond to not incorporate AI Occasionally, one little puck's gonna slip through. You don't fault a goalie for getting scored on every now and again.
Z-Core, holy shit! My sister hung up AI cat photos in the bathroom. I am so sorry. That sounds
In the
horrible.
bathroom. Here's the thing: the AI is the maybe least worrisome part about it. Why are all the cat photos in the bathroom, Z-Core? What's happening?
Because the bathroom is a people litter box.
Sorry, I got an act of my. I'm trying to really activate my sphincter, and there's nothing more relaxing than cat photos. Yeah,
No
Nothing
AI
more
here.
relaxing than that. There it is. Yo, that is the final boss of Suburban Moms. That thing fucking rocks, dude. Every time I see that, I forget. Like, for some reason, my brain sees it and is like, oh, yeah, that. And then immediately it goes away. I just re-remember it. It's amazing.
It's very funny. We're like, why are people so comfortable dealing with AI images? And then you see that that's in someone's home. They look at that every day.
That is art in my sister's house. That's the first thing you see when you open the front door.
I can't imagine seeing that on this screen. Stresses me out. I'm like, too many words. Fonts should be the same. Chaos.
Like, it is truly like that should be in a Tim Robinson sketch or something like that. Like, that cannot be a thing someone had to pay for.
I feel like that's what it feels like to be dying of like amphetamine or something. It feels like your brain is like, this is it.
Live, laugh, love, cuddle, kiss.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that is a literature of a car accident. That's what that is.
It's amazing. Gosh, we have another guest, don't we?
Yes. Yes. Can't wait. You know, because I just saw I was at my daughter's musical earlier tonight, and there's a whole, when you're in the musical world, there's a shorthand, and you're always in there. You get inside the characters, the songs carry you away. So anytime I can encounter that musical world, I'm happy. And folks, you're about to encounter that right now, because please welcome out to the rectangles one of the T-Birds from Greece.
Whoa!
Hey, T-Birds! Good to have the gang back together. Sounds like you boys got a lot of action this summer. Well, wait till you hear what this guy got up to. Summer loving had me a blast. Summer loving happened so fast. I met a beauty down at the beach. Biggest headlights you've ever seen. She was a car. I fucked that car. Oh, those summer nights. Oh, well, oh, well, oh, well, oh. Why? What's that look for, Davey? It's not like you haven't done it. Oh, you haven't done that? None of you have done that? Well, I didn't know you were all such a bunch of squares. Come on. We love cars. Exactly, Tony. We like to fix them up and race them and make sweet, passionate love to them. We're lightning all the time. When we get around cars, we go crazy. We get real horned up, and we sing and dance to impress them, like birds do in those nature films. It's the same as that. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. All right, fellas. Hey, be cool. I haven't even got to tell you about all the other stuff I did this summer. Met a girl at the arcade. Hit the drive-in later that day. The flick started. I looked around, saw the scars and got aroused. Took the girl out and had sex with my car while the other cars watched. Oh well. Okay. I don't know why you boys are acting like this is weird. A lot of people like doing it in public. And you know me, I'm a dirty dog. Wait, it's not the doing it in public part that's got you confused. It's the doing it with a car part? Come on. Really? But really? Hold on. I'm just trying to understand. You're telling me when you see a light blue Cadillac convertible with low mileage and a fresh set of wheels, you don't want to lick it? That's not true. That was funny doing hand stuff with his motorcycle earlier. Like, yeah, you changed her oil. High five, Sonny. Give me a high five. High five, Sonny. Give me a... All right. Okay. You know what, Putsy, why don't you just go ahead and tell us what you did this summer? Oh, you went to Mexico. Neato. And you went all the way with a Mercedes? Ah, tell me more. Did she have a big trunk? Oh, you mean a human woman named Mercedes? Let me guess. She had long, dark hair, nice lips, and boobs with nipples on them. Big whoop. I mean, hold on a second. I gotta put this burn cream on my penis. Yeah, I mean, listen, I got with this Mustang. She was a real lady in the street, but a freak in the parking lot. She let me put it in her tailpipe and I caught fire. Yeah, my thing looks like a half-melted candle now, but hey, it happens to the best of us. I'm gonna say something really crazy now. Guys, I met someone this summer, and look, I think she was more than just a piece of ass to me. I mean, I think I liked her. I've been thinking about her, and I can hear her voice in my head even now. Wait, you guys hear it too? Chevy! Oh my God, Chevy! What are you doing here? I thought you stayed. You came here for me? Oh my God. Get over here. I'm never letting you drive away again.
Wow. Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Wow, Desiree Smith. Wow. Killer. That piece rocked. That was
Very fun piece.
Thank you. I messed up on the singing there for a second.
No, it's good. What are you talking about?
You crushed it. Like top 5 funniest things you can do in a character piece that always works is a character that is so insane going, now I'm going to say something a little weird.
Yes, exactly.
Like
it's the ultimate reset. It's like, you thought it was crazy about me fucking this car. I'm going to say it in an even weirder way.
Here we go. Yeah, I love that so much. Desiree, did you already have the leather jacket or did we purchase it for this character?
I did already have it.
It's a good one. That's a keeper.
I'm really rock and roll. I don't know if you know that about me.
I had no idea. I was unfamiliar with your game.
I feel like our characters just now are related in a way.
They are. They're definitely, they're definitely in the same universe.
Fucking big metal.
Yeah.
What I love about your piece though is it's so true to Grease, but it's also true of like, I feel like back then, every man was like, cars are so fucking hot. And that's something that I think never is going to happen again. It was something so specific for like a generation. And like, can you imagine ever saying that about a car or really anything like that? Like, it's crazy.
There is something like weird about it that I don't think will ever happen again, right? Like, because cars were like so important, I think.
Yeah.
So like that also had a plan to it. Like the only thing I can think of that's as important now as a car would be a phone, but like phones just like all look the same. So it would be though like there were like 300 different styles of phones and you could do anything with them. And we were like, dude, look, check this shit out, dude.
I souped it up.
I got the
you got to see the chrome I got on my
Yeah.
iPhone.
Oh, so funny.
They're always gendering them. Like boats and cars, I feel like they're always she's from like a 60-year-old man's perspective, you know?
Well, the boats, I feel like rich people are still like, this is my boat. It's called fuckable. It's like, you're saying so much more than you think you are when you put that on the back of your little boat. It's like, hey, cool it, dude.
What was your guys' first car?
Mine was a Honda Accord. Like
nice.
Yeah, and it was already used when I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mine was a used Ford F-150 that was
Ford
like
F-150. Yeah.
I mean that's country. I'm like a 1950s pop song. It was like beat up white with a red tailgate. It had 2 gas tanks for some reason, so I could like switch between
could pick
them.
which one you wanted to use. That's so weird.
Let's switch. Hey, babe. It's date number 2. You want to switch over to the second?
You guys want to go to the right side gas tank?
It's like, why is this a feature?
Yeah.
Why would this ever be useful?
That's really weird. I drove around the family's 99 RAV4 for a while, but the first car I bought was for $500. I bought a 1992 Buick Skylark, which is the car in My Cousin Vinny, if you can believe it.
That's a joke car. That's a comedy car.
It was a comedy car, dude. It lasted like 4 horrible months. And I was like, oh, yeah, this car was $500.
It lasted 4 months and then what? It just was like, I'm done.
Yeah, like it stopped working. And there was an impound lot or a car lot near me that if you could drive the car over the entrance, they would give you $300 cash for the car. And so spent $500, drove it for 4 months, drove it over the entrance to prove that it could drive, and then got $300 for it.
Wow. You lived in like a sitcom.
Yeah, it was really fucked up.
That's great. Yeah, it's hard for you to sing a song about how cool your car is when it's an absolute heap that might make it back to the dealership.
Heap, dude. Tell me less. Now we're good on all that.
Yo, whoa, greased hot shit.
That's a lot of grease. Like a lot
of mostly grease, dude.
Wow. I'm sorry, Desiree. We're punching.
We're not punching. We're punching.
Well, I love it. It's great. Yeah.
Oh man, do you have a car now, Desiree?
No. Now just the Subway.
And let me tell you, he's a beaut.
Yeah. Can't get enough of it.
Yeah. Whoa, greased R train.
Greased R train. It's really.
I mean, that's another fun piece. It's like saying about like your hot rod, and it's a Subway that you hop on.
A fucking Subway car. Be like, oh, check her out. Oh man, so stupid.
Hey, come on, ride with me, babe.
We've seen so many good characters from you in the past like couple months. I feel like we've seen a bunch. Is there any place we can see you live on stage?
Oh gosh, now I don't have anything coming up now other than just like the open mics I'm trying to do.
Yes,
but hopefully again soon. Fingers crossed. Yeah.
Are you doing character open mics, or are you bringing something like this to a stand-up mic?
I have been doing character open mics. I feel like they're popping up a little bit more now. For a while there was like 1. Now I feel like there's maybe 3.
Yeah. And honestly, that may not sound like a lot for those of you that don't live in New York City or major, but that's actually so much more airtime.
Yes. That's a very healthy, good look for characters, which is nice.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, you can always come back here anytime you've got a piece, especially if it's a banger like this one. So please come back anytime.
Yeah, that piece rocked. I definitely want to see it on stage sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, please get a tape of it and shoot it over to us. That was great.
Thanks, guys. I will.
All
Yeah, we
right.
gotta see
Cool.
you do the full Travolta, like.
Yeah, gotta get the walk down. The whole like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, oh, you want to know the coolest kid in school? He sort of does the chicken dance randomly and talks about how he maybe hooked up with someone over the summer.
Yeah. He's a
He
virgin
for
that-
sure has had sex with women.
And his friends are like, what? I have no even concept of this. Tell me more. Please.
How old is
Danny.
How old is he supposed to be in it? He's supposed to be like 18.
He's
Something,
in
yeah.
high school.
Oh my god, unbelievable!
How old was John Travolta when he played that?
I don't. Slightly older
Like
than
30, like probably 30.
He had to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ish.
So funny.
What a star. Awesome. Well, please come back again soon. We'll see you very soon, Desiree.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Later. Oh man, that was so fun.
Very fun piece.
Oh, that rocked. That piece is so good.
Zecor dropping our perennial I have to finish laser piss.
Oh my god, bro. I'm sorry.
I mean, we're not making fun of it because that's how I feel all the time about every creative project that I do.
Yeah.
I'm like,
fuck,
oh man, I
gotta
gotta finish
fucking-
my own personal laser piss. It's like my own private Idaho. It's like I gotta finish my laser piss.
What is life but a series of laser pisses that you just have to keep finishing?
What I also love about just the term laser piss is it encapsulates both the high and the low of creating anything. It's like, I have to finish laser piss.
Piss.
It's really cool, and it's still piss.
It's still at the end of the day piss, which is stuff. Man, Zecor, as soon as you're ready for it, bring it out.
Bring it out.
Really good shot chaser here. I have to finish laser piss. I work in a school.
Yeah. And I will say, Zecor, it's hard to work on laser piss at school.
Not easy.
No.
It's not easy. Somebody's got to do it, though.
You can't do it. Shoiklo, John Travolta would have been out 23-24. Fair. Stockard Channing, who played Rizzo, was a full decade older. Yes. But how could you have gone anywhere else besides Stockard Channing?
Who is that? That's the lady?
That's, yes. Not the main lady. One of the there's like the
Rizzo.
Man gang, and then there's the lady gang.
Rizzo is the rat, right?
No. Similar vibe, but different energy all around. Okay. Jorge the tech says, Eric, did you just rub your nips? I think that's a tech question.
Where did I? Right here, like that a little bit. I'm not sure.
You don't have to point to where they are. Like we could draw them on our fully realized Eric dolls that we all have.
Schroikler says the pink ladies. That is what I call my nips, Schroikler. Thank you.
Oh man, perfect setup, perfect drop right there.
Yeah, I might have done a stretch and a little fucking rub skis. Who doesn't do that? You got to make sure they're still there.
Eric ran a half marathon and his pink ladies got a bit red.
My pink
you know
ladies,
what I'm saying.
They're not just apples or a gang of mean women. They're also my nipples. Yeah.
Yes, and wow, it all comes together on Your Nips, Apple Clash, and the movie Grease.
Apple Clash, man, peak, dude. I miss Apple Clash, dude.
It's we're one season away. We haven't really gone head to head, but
we got to do some type of Apple Clash situation.
Yeah.
Maybe we have to eat how many apples realistically? How many apples do you think you could eat in a 24-hour period? If it was for a contest. If it was for a contest.
I don't know. One more than you? Just one more than whatever you think? How's that for a fucking answer?
Yeah. I feel like, would you say that like 35 apples, is that crazy?
It's not good for your downstairs mouth, but I think it's fine. I would do it. I would attempt it.
Yeah.
That's hard on the insides, I bet.
You think so?
What? It's not about quantity. I think it should be about a head-to-head, sort of like a draft situation where we are drafting like the ultimate Apple squad, and they're going head-to-head for who can pull Who can fold a
Hard
box
on
of
your
clothes?
downstairs mouth, dude. That's a fucking Tom Waits song.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, hard on
And
your
the sad
downstairs.
apple man takes another downstairs mouth. Desiree says that they could do so much applesauce. That's a good point.
Yes.
Let me ask you, Desiree, a question if you seemingly are a real freak for applesauce. Do applesauces come in the same like name recognized brands as apples do? Like, can you go get a red delicious applesauce?
No, here's the real dirt. Applesauce is some like fuck fest of whatever random apples are left over. It's all the trash apples with the stems in there.
It's
a
stems and
mess.
seeds, dude.
It's a mess.
Yeah. Jay says you cannot. Desiree says you cannot. Yeah.
No.
Um,
Yes, Schreikler says I have to make fun of Eric more now. But he's here now that he's here to balance out what I did to Justin. That's right. Because a couple weeks ago, that's one thing you missed, Eric. Schreikler just straight up roasted me.
not nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Honeycrisp apple. No, that cannot be $34 for a jar.
Exactly.
Of
That's some like
Honeycrisp
that's some
apple
apple
sauce.
gentrification. Take that shit out of here. Take that shit up to your high end Montauk farm share shit. 'Cause
Not
we don't
good.
have that shit.
I did though today. I went to Industry City and I bought Bay Ridge honey, and it wasn't that
Bay
expensive.
Ridge honey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The
Because it's
bees
not
and
made
the
from bees. That's from mosquitoes. That's actually squeezed. That's squeezed mosquitoes.
Mosquito honey, dude. That is so
Yum! It's blood. It's old
I wanna
blood.
think about that.
It's random people's blood all squeezed together.
Yuck. All right, folks, we have some really sad news that we are down to our very final character tonight. Doesn't that just stink? Isn't that just the opposite of a laugh and a half?
A bunch of
No
mosquito
fun.
honey in my freaking eye.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
no fun. Yeah,
No
but
fun.
I think we got to do it.
Let's do it. And let's welcome out. This is great. We've had a lot of we've regressed into different childhood ideas tonight because that's what we are. We're just living children. We had a dad. We had a husband. We had a high school senior who fucks cars. And now we're going to round it out with another childhood horror. Your mom left you in line at the grocery store to get one more thing.
Zo'n schönes Mädchen, komm doch noch rüber. Schönes Mädchen, lass mich nie wieder. Komm schon.
And 219 is your change. Have a nice day. Well. Would you look at what the mom dragged in and then abandoned? Oh, she's just getting one thing and then coming right back? You fool. That's just a thing moms say. Like there's schmutz on your cheek, or that Blake Sheldon sure is a hunk. And you'd better hope your mom comes back before I finish up these groceries, or you'll have to pay and other unclear adult things. Well, you're just a child, and I'm the scariest thing you can imagine. A 17-year-old who doesn't really want to be here. Terrified? You should be. Look around. Everyone's already mad at you, and we haven't even started yet. This is the fastest I've ever done this before. Oh my God, were those tampons? Hey everyone, this big butt is full of menstruation or whatever. All done. Now you know how much it costs to feed a family for a week, and that's just a thing you know now. Still no mom. I guess you'll have to have
a confusing adult conversation. You in the Krang shirt.
Huh?
Larry King, Metamucil the War.
Uh-huh.
What the hell are you talking about? Taxes casserole, Larry King, hot flash.
DMV gas tank. Let's go to the hardware store.
Pathetic! Dentist investing, dependable SUV, Larry King.
Mow the lawn. Farmers market. Which cereal has the most fiber?
Congratulations. You just said a slur in the adult language. The time has come to pay. Present your coupon passports, and I can't believe it's not insurance. Yes, you do. You need those. And if you can't pay, you're going to jail? Worse. You're going to work here! Yes! That's how jobs work. Wherever moms abandon their kids is where you work for the rest of your life. The president's mom left him in line at the president's store, and now he's the president. You'll start as a bag boy, which you're pretty sure is a boy made of bags, and then... Oh, what's that? Are you the mom? Oh, you're just in time. He was getting a little nervous. Your total's $48.19, all right? Oh, and quick question. Do my hands look fucking enormous to you?
Eric Feurer, everybody. The fur for the Fuhrer is back.
Wow.
And we love to see it. Eric, take the big hands off.
What's that?
Eric, you can go ahead and take the big hands off.
Wait, hold on a second. Was there something in that Kirkland brand lager that I just drank?
Exactly.
I feel weird.
You have elephantitis of the everything right now.
Yes, it's not okay. Red, $48.19. What are they buying? 1 carton of eggs? Hell yeah.
Oh, topical. That's called skewering the news, Red, and we're here for it. That's a very fun piece. I think, like many pieces that are great, it's both true to the situation and has a bunch of fun details. Were you hoping that I spoke adult nonsense like you spoke to me?
No, I didn't. I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I don't know. When I try it in front of an audience, I'm wondering if people will try to speak nonsense, or I think being put on the spot, like non-comedians being put on the spot, will probably just be like, what? Or I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yes. But that's really fun because I think you will have that. That adds that live element of like people being like, I don't know what this is. You're scaring me.
Yeah, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, so we'll see what that happens. We'll see how that shakes out.
Shouts to Jay. OMG, so good. I woke my husband up to watch that with me. He loved it, and so did I.
Jay. Yeah, it says earlier, this is my husband's favorite sketch. Jay, very cool. Love that. That makes me feel good because I'm doing it tomorrow at UCB for an industry showcase, and I was feeling a little back and forth about it. I was like, is this too scary? Are people going to be like, what is this?
It's definitely not too scary, and I think it's appropriately like weird for a showcase.
You think so? Good.
I think that's good. I think now it's more about being like strange than being just like no one wants like, oh wow, that person really nailed a series of jokes. I feel like what people want is like that person's point of view is wild.
They are weird. Well, that's what you're hoping too. I think when you're like, I think that's a difference in timing where maybe like 7 years ago, because I was on an Uncool showcase like literally now like 7 years ago, and I was like, God, I want to like, for casting directors or whatever, I need to like show that I can do this or that. And now it's like, no, like, bitch, like you need to show me, you know what I mean? That you like the weird stuff. So that's cool.
Exactly. Just a big case of you being weird.
Just a big case of me being weird. Folks, that was our show. Can you believe
that's the show, folks? Hell yeah. What a fun time. We'll be back here in 1 week to do this one more time. And right after that, we'll be at the UCB Theater on Friday, the 30th at 9 p.m. We will be there in person if you can make it out. We'll be on a live stream, which is like this, except you don't see my kitchen.
Yes.
Please watch that if you're out of
exactly
town.
like
Check
this,
it out.
except that. Also, reminder: we drop videos on the YouTube page every other gosh darn day, so you can always check out new content. We always love when you comment on that stuff and give it an old share-a-rooski. And finally, it's the summer of CW. We got a lot of stuff cooking up. If you're not in the Discord, then you're not going to be on the front end, on the front line of finding out what
tip of the freaking spear. And if you have any thoughts about things you want, things you desire from Characters Welcome in your heart of hearts, please drop it when it comes to content, merch, anything like that. Hit us up because we are working all those directions. Jay says, where's the live stream available? It is on the UCB's ticket purchasing page. You can check out ucbtheater.com and find us on the upcoming shows. You have to dig a little bit because it's still like 10 days away, but it is there now. You can find that ticket link and
I gotta find it. I'm just looking for it now if I can find it for you, but I'm sorry. Is that the 30th, Justin?
Yes, I believe it's the 30th. It is 2 days plus 7 days, which would be 30.
Wow. If I could find it, I would share it with you folks. I know it's around here somewhere.
It's a great sign that we can't get the UCB website to load currently, but I bet you can sometime. It's probably crashing because so many people are dialing it up right now to get that live stream locked in.
There it is. We found it. And then we both posted it at the same time. There it is. Let's bring in one more time the best tech in the biz / my gambling jockey, Jorge.
Gambling jockey?
There he is.
Wow, that's simultaneously that's a compliment and an insult wrapped up in a little.
I like it. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Wow, pretty cool. Jorge, so you go to LA all the time. You never gamble, huh?
I go. No, I'm in Nevada.
Or LA. I meant
Las
Las Vegas. Yeah, that's right.
He meant LV.
Oh, LV, which is an A upside down.
No, Eric's trying to find an agent in LV. He's trying to really break in big in the Las Vegas
I heard about,
film industry.
I'm trying to, I'm trying to either work with Tigers or Magic, and I don't know which one I want to do yet.
Oh, I would actually choose both. Scoop up
both. Yeah.
You know, we talked about the hierarchy of rectangles last week. Eric, you weren't here. And I don't think there's a hierarchy, but what I love about it right now is the top of Jorge's head is like the bottom of Eric's head. Like, I think it might be the same hair, just moved slightly. Like, I think if you photoshopped the mullet on top, yeah, exactly, you could just sort of combine them.
Is this good? Wait, hold on.
The mullet equals hair hat.
Is that it?
Jorge Hairhead. Eric Mullet.
This is cool.
We gotta combine. We gotta remove your neck. We gotta cut.
Yeah, we gotta figure it out. But I believe, folks. I believe. Justin, take your head off. Show us your hair.
Right here. It's a little flattened out.
A little flattened.
Wow, look.
There's just one little wisp that was like, goodbye.
You got the wisp.
The wisp.
No, this is I'm here in Vegas, so
yeah.
I mean, let me say, Jorge, you look good. You're out there hitting that Vegas life. It's good. And you getting out on the town tonight? It's only 7:16 there, right? Or
it's 6:16.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I forget Vegas is fully West Coast time zone somehow.
Yeah.
Wow. There's no excuse.
But if there's a casino to be had, when
there is. Stop questioning it.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna send you some bucks. Hop down there, fucking stream it from the Discord to your phone. Let's see you do the damn thing. Let's win some freaking money.
You're gonna lay down in your bed at night, and they're gonna ask you to ante in, and they're gonna deal you 2 cards. Like and anywhere you go in Vegas,
you're always gambling, dude.
I don't know what those words mean.
Holy shit!
It's crazy. You're in Vegas and Eric's not.
Yes, this is the worst, bro. I wish we could fucking Freaky Sister, whatever that movie is, where they switch.
Hey, man! I wish we could Freaky Sister.
Wait, hold on. That's a different movie.
Some fucking stoner thoughts right
Nobody
there.
look that one up.
Nobody Google that.
Yeah, don't look at that movie. That's different.
Oh, like quick, write that down on a T-shirt or a chest tattoo. Yeah, I wish we could Freaky Sister right now, man.
I wish we could Freaky Sister and switch bodies. Homeless, bro.
Really great stuff. That's
All right,
really
let's
great
get out
stuff.
of here, guys. See you, folks.
Folks, we'll see you next week. A pleasure as always.
Bye.
Good day.